Greetings and salutations, I'm Keb. Welcome back to this Let's Play of Ascendancy as the scientific Chamachies. At least as long as I remember to put in research, then they're scientific. Otherwise, they're just spinning their wheels. Let's see now. Okay, you still more research to hit 50. Found the Myra system. Yeah, that's where we were before. And this is the last star lane. Last star lane on this side. Well, that might branch out to more planets. I don't know. Time will tell. Fairly certain you've automated everything in orbit, right? Yep. Automate the farms. Ah, oops. No. Leave orbit. There we go. Oh, to have an indication of what's automated and what isn't. Ugh. Let's see, 50. Yeah, you need more science. Among other things. It's very nice of the aliens to basically do that whole reset all the time. It's going to keep my planets very safe for a very, very long time. The AI simply will not be able to reach us. At any rate, that ship is ready to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go in that route. To Arvidoy and through that star lane. No science on this planet yet. Very little growth. Let's give him some science. Every planet deserves a little bit of science, right? There we go, there's something that wasn't automated. Yeah, this automation thing is really fantastic. I really like this. Let's see, I think we've built all the basic structures on this planet. I don't know if a hyperpower plant is worthwhile here. I'm gonna do it anyway. Then we're gonna automate everything. The plant isn't gonna grow, but that's fine. It doesn't need to grow. It does not need to grow at all. And you can replace that factory. So without the blue squares, it's going to take so many of these labs to produce the same amount of science. It is rather ridiculous. You're going to replace that factory with... I don't think the hyperpower plant would be worthwhile for such a small industrial base. You don't have the hyperpower plant yet. That needs to be fixed. Because you had quite a few factories. You still have room. Mass facing. I'm going to immediately start another tech. I'm not going to do the same mistake again. Oh, there it is. There we go. Large ship hulls and the better starting drive. Yeah, I think, as much as I want the logic factory, I think that's what we're gonna go for. You're running out of non-specialized squares. Pretty much all greens, and I want to wait for the logic factory for that one. Let's see. Okay, found the algal system, 4 planets, 1 star lane, and okay, that's fine. So that's this whole area is a dead end. Speedbird 1 can try to return home and refit at this point. So that means we can colonize everything up here without any kind of worries. Both of the star lanes out of this sector are through us. So all the other 4 aliens are going to be down on these stars. Well, there are 2 stars up there too, though. Well, I don't know. It feels like I have most of the galaxy under my sway. Maybe a third of the galaxy. Which, when you're supposed to have only a fifth, is rather powerful. And automation is really saving our bacon here. More factories. Until we get to 50, we need them to industrialize. I don't know if there's any benefit of automating the outposts. I'm not going to try. Mostly because I know that the outposts are going to be torn down as soon as I have better tech. You are running out of things to build, though. The only thing left is really to automate structures, which is fine. There's not really much point in doing it, though. I think I'm gonna keep automating until I have enough population free for the 5 squares here and all the black squares of the planet. That's gonna be more than sufficient. And then we have to wait for the text to reclaim black squares and the text to replace outposts, and yeah. The alternative is to start the bigger projects, and now I have a couple of them. Like the scientist takeover, which will basically convert most of your industry into science. Or at least a portion of your industry into science, not all of it. Speedbird arrived in Arvidoi. Great. Continue to Paragon. I think you were still shy on research. Yep. I think I get about like 2 science per research campus or something. So, you need quite a few of them. You know what? Build a tunnel. Need to find a structure that isn't automated. There we go. You are gonna build more science. Right, this plant has no growth whatsoever. I'm gonna make sure that you have some. Or is that... oh, yeah, right. It's not because of the lack of facilities. It's simply because you have no space left to grow into, I think. I have to verify that. Speedbird 4 has arrived. Good. Let's have a look at the system, if you please. Ah. Are there any planets here that aren't settled? Nope. Everything has been settled. Algol, I think, was a dead end. So I want to go there first. Ain't the best system, but hey. Automation, come on, there we go. Yeah, automation really saved our bacon. It's gonna allow us to vastly produce the AIs, hopefully. I don't know, for all I know they could have gotten better techs. I mean, there are more of these Xeno digs out there. They could have gotten some really good techs as well. Right, you were just automating things. Trying to be a bit safer. I want to build more factories. Don't want to replace that one just yet. No, okay, so you do have prosperity even though you have no growth. Okay, now I know that. Well, I want the cloaking device. Why not? I don't know if this surface cloaking device, and I don't know if any of the cloaking devices really matter because, well, against the AI, I'm fairly certain the AI cheats. I don't know. That's my guess. I mean, pretty much all games of this era, the AI will cheat in order to get some kind of competitive edge. Heck, for that matter, pretty much every new game the AI cheats. I don't care what the designers say. They will claim that, oh, our AI won't cheat. I don't believe that for a second, to be quite frank. I'm fairly certain the AI has some advantage that you just aren't telling them about, telling the audience about, because you want to claim that, oh, I've invented complete AI similar on the level of a human being. And, well, the only ones that pretty much have that kind of capacity would be Deep Blue and its inheritors. So, yeah. Like Deep Blue and Watson, all these AI projects, they probably don't cheat. Can you tell how much skepticism I have on that subject? I'm gonna keep automating a few factories and stuff, so that's fine. Speedbird 5 has arrived. You're gonna go to Pendulon. Colonize that direction because I'm fairly certain there weren't that many planets here, right? Actually, there were 4. Okay, so that Speedbird is gonna empty itself out completely there. That's fine. You finish automation. Right. You only have one of these growth buildings though. Could probably use another one of those. Actually build it down here. It's gonna get into contact with all these red squares. And we want the red industrial squares. Okay, the last few blue squares are actually out of reach. I don't have anything I want to build on these though. Observation installations won't really matter. I think you already have a surface shield. Could build multiple surface shields, obviously, but I'm not going to rely on that. I'm going to rely on a fleet, and it's going to be fairly easy because we only have 2 entry points to our entire sector of space. Okay, you have 50-50. Fantastic. Get the cloaker. I don't really mind about the cloaking device because it is an orbital structure. so it doesn't really take up valuable space. Speedbird 4 arrived in Paragon. I still don't know the link. It is this one though. But I still haven't arrived on the other side. He'll be victim of the reset, most certainly. But that's okay. Time for more factories. Automation is so much easier than having to grow room for your populace. Especially on these tiny little Gnatsa planets. Right, you now have both types of production. I'm gonna go more heavy into industry, I think. I don't want to build on the green squares yet. So I guess we're gonna keep automating until we have something better to do. My goodness, we'll have fortified every planet before we even meet an alien. So much for diplomacy. Speedbird 3 arrived. You're gonna go to Pendulum and colonize that way. Speedbird 4 arrived in Algol. That's great. Let's start with the one planet that's actually worth anything here. And create a colony right there. The Dark Colony. Poor folks. I'm gonna spend 120 days automating that. Poor buggers. Okay, we're gonna wait until next turn. There we go. Automation is done. More factories. Time for an industrial hyper plant or whatever it was. Hyper power plant. There we go. Automate. We're gonna get the cruisers soon. Then we're gonna have something better to build. Well, soon-ish. We are researching the tech now, right? So. More science. Since the squares are there. How long until? Oh, 11 days. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. Actually, on this planet, I don't think we're gonna build that. We're gonna build a hyper factory right away. There are just too few squares there. Just too few squares. Now to see if I can remember to get back to that planet in a wee bit. Let's see. Here, there we go, Algol. Because you still have one planet left to colonize. It's going to be very interesting to see just how big the other empires are when we finally meet them. So this ship, I have two choices. I can send it back for a refit and use it again. But by the time I get home, it will be largely useless. I'll have cruisers. And I don't think I want to... Yeah, and we can only... The limit is on number of ships. It doesn't count the size of the hull, so... I would rather have larger ships. So I think we're gonna abandon the ship right here. It will auto-colonizing modules, rather than... yeah, sending it back for a refit. The only reason to keep a ship would be for crew experience. They do have crew experience. But I've never really seen the benefit of too much experience compared to an increase in hull size, so we're gonna do that. Let's just pretend that the guys didn't just space themselves, they did just land on the planets they just colonized. Yeah, we'll pretend that's the story. I'm fairly certain I automated everything in orbit. Yes, we did. Okay, one more outpost, I suppose. Though the observation installation could be interesting if the aliens ever reach us, but they have not been able to, so... I don't know. Yeah, you have 5 pre-population, that's because we're automating like crazy here. You're in Pendulon, and Pendulon has how many planets? Just 1. A little crappy dot in the landscape, but I want it. And you're gonna automate that thing. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Brilliance, Byzantium, Myra, Alperats. Not Alperats. Did Byzantium have plenty of more planets? So you're gonna head for Byzantium. Right, you're just automating up the population, which is fine. You still have a few structures left to build. I need that logic factory so I can build all the green squares. I mean, I could build research plants on them instead. It wouldn't hurt me in any way. I just don't know if I want to do that. Because they won't get as much benefit from it, so... I don't know. I mean, I don't need the prosperity either, so... Kind of a toss-up there. Nothing else to build here other than, say, the cloaking device. Did I forget any more ships? Once you get a few, it starts becoming a bit difficult to keep track of everything. Like which ships are still idle. And these poor small colonies. Yeah, keep automating structures. You're right in Pendulon. You're gonna head straight for Brilliance. You did have colonizing modules, right? Yes. Because here I in Byzantium and he's gonna settle... Let's see, there are only 2 plants left, right? That weren't colonized. And we are so gonna settle both of them. Let's build on top of the science. Don't particularly need it. This one is so small, we're gonna go straight for the industrial mega facility. So I don't have to rebuild it later. And we're gonna go into orbit around Byzantium 1. That's gonna be next time, because it is time for a short break again. Thank you for watching.